Hello, everyone. I'm Rob Smith of the Smiths in the Black channel here at Ticker Talker with the Strat Time Report. And today I got 3 syllables for you. Spotify. Let's take a look here. All right. So what I've said since I've been here is everything's going to look very similar. I'm going to be showing you the same setups over and over and over again. We don't have buy ideas. We have buys, all right, or sells. But let's take a look here first at the Feach SPY. So if you're wondering why we're sitting here getting a little stuck, once again, if you go into the upper middle, inside on the week, we can't take out last week's highs or lows. Expect things to just go back and forth and meander as much as anybody's going to tell you anything different. That's what's going on, right? And until that changes, which might not be till next week, expect this thing to get stuck, right? Also, as we're coming into the end of the month, lower middle, look at this. Now, we're just barely moved. We went up, we come down, and we're going to start all over again. We got a new month coming, right? And so we want to know which side of this month we're going to take out in July. And right now, we're closer to the downside. But what's going to be key here is the break of this inside week next if we don't get out of here by today or tomorrow. Spotify. Okay. So Spotify, what do we know? So we had it here if you go to the lower left. What have I talked about this week? And what are the setups that I've talked about since I've been here, right? So you might recall this little ditty from earlier this week on the Strat Time Show. Oops. And here, I'm going to blow this up for you. This is exactly what we talked about. Look at this here, right? You take out a higher high, and you take out the lower low, hammer counter, shoots down, you buy right there, right? And the reason you do is because we know outside bars exist, and these two become an outside bar of that, correct? Correct. Okay, we talked about that. Then, that same day, I told you that you could take this short below here. That's a 2-2 reversal, all the way back down. Now, if we take a look at the daily today, what do you see up here in the upper left? Do you see the similar pattern? The 2 up, the 2 down, the bam, and then these become the outside bar? I think you do. Here you go. Let's take a look. Right here. Up, down, boom. 222 continuation over 247.60. It's trading 264.40. Now, let's say that you missed that, all right, and it's took off on you. You go to a 5-minute, and you're going to see this. Here, do we look for inside bar continuations? We do. Right here, even if you missed it, here's a nice little 222. And right here, inside bar over 250.350. No lower low until what? Up in here? Yeah, up in the 261 or stuff like that. Not bad, right? Then, do we look for the continuation on the inside 60? We do. Here, right there, inside bar, and boom, up again. Even if you missed that, 261. 03, now trading 264.29 and still going. Spotify. How about yesterday, crude day, right? UCO. We talked about on the upper left here, the daily, right? The 2-2 reversal, the 2 up, the 2 back down, right? Okay. Now let's take a look today at Natty Gas. Because today is Thursday, which means it's Natty Day. Is this a 2 continuation? It is. So if we look at this in the lower left, the inside bar continuation on the 15-minute. Here to start the day, up 212. That's over 485.68. The first lower low here, 545, a nice 60 punter for you in the gas. There's other things that we look for too, like here, Octa Octa, here on the 15-minute. So I'm going to go up to the upper left for the daily. Once you start coming back through here, we're looking to be an outside bar, correct, of this? Right. Now, what would set that up? I'm going to show you here. So for one, on the weekly, there was your 2-2 reversal still going up under this thing up in the middle. But in this morning, you're going to see this. Outside bar. Then you hit counter with hammer like this. That's a 3-2-2 reversal here, right? The 2 in one direction, 2 in the other, over 193.28. And when that works and doesn't stop you out, we're expecting to take this out to become an outside bar. Look at this. Real nice. Octa Octa above 193.28. Trading 200, there's another $7 for you. That's nice. We've got QDEL. And this is another setup that, albeit still inside day, we're going to be aware of that, but you can see that it has enough movement in one day to still play it if we got a 60-minute setup, because it's also still inside week. That's a problem. But when you see this, the outside, inside, right? That's something we want to take, because it says they're aggressive to pay up and sell down. Then they met as an equilibrium. And when this breaks either side, we're going to take out this baby right here. So that was 201.80. Now you're at 204. We'll take that. If we go to FSLY. FSLY here, once again on the daily, you see this bright green weeks and everything here. The daily here, upper left, 2 up, 2 down here. Above 77.93, we're looking to become an outside bar of this above 81.75. Did we do that? Sure did. 82.68, and there's your outside bar of that. If we go to, what else we got here? Coop, how's Coop doing? Coop, once again, all right, I said this is going to be very repetitive. You might recall us talking about the inside week in the middle here, upper middle, right? Still going. Then you wait for them. We call this triangle day out. Right, stop them up to the upside. That's a 2. 2, take it right here, and that's over 266.36, trading almost 273 to become an outside bar of that. Throw that one on the stack for you. I know. And I know now inside's on the 60s. Just had some more nice movement in the opening. Let's see here. So we can keep an eye and watch these inside 60s, see if anything else comes of that. Little NVAX. And NVAX, once again on your 60. You're 2 up, you're 2 down, and here. So you got something out of that, 83.38. So went up to 84.95. Still a little room to get on something like that. We'll see if that keeps going or not. You get something out of it, and that's all we ask. Because as you can see, when you play these things like I'm showing you, good things tend to happen, right? PHCF. And this was on the gap list that I tweet out in the morning at Robin the Black. All right. Here, lower left, inside 60. Here for a percentage gainer, not bad. Over 487. All right. Look at this. I got a nice buck, about a buck off a $4 number. Not bad. STAA. And here you go. We can keep an eye on this, right? And see if this 60 sets up the same way. You see this? Upper left, 2 up, 2 down. Take that out. Here, over 57. There's another $2 for ye. See if we can get that to set up, because here you're going to see on that 60, potentially it sets up again, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, like that, right? Okay. Catching on? Good. We got some bios moving here too. UTHR now starting to come in a little bit, but we also look for this on the daily. You see this? Outside bar. That means they were willing to pay up, sell down. This is an extension of that, right? It's called the 3-2. So if you look at the weekly in the middle, you're going to see this. Outside bar, pokes down 2, 2, 2 reversal. Guess where it's going? Right up there to become an outside bar of that. Pretty nifty, huh? So we'll see if that sets up for you too. The band. BAND. Here's another setup that we look for. The inside day here up in the upper left. Do we look for this? I think we do. Here, inside day, pokes down, and then comes back. This is reversing the attempt to break the equilibrium of the inside bar, right? We come down, stop, mount, triangle out, boom, here. Over 126.30, trading 129.40. There's another $3 for you. HZNP. HZNP just directional too, just marching our way up. And so anything is nice long and green gets my attention on the weekly and the daily. We'll see if that can set up. Right now it's going directional. We'll see if we get a 30 or something out of this thing. And we'll see if that sets up again. VIE. VIE, here's the continuation, upper left. The inside day break yesterday, and now this is the continuation of that, right? So if you go to your 60, here, the inside bar continuation right there, 52.90, 54.40, not bad, we'll take it. It also does this here in the weekly in the middle. Takes out one side of the inside bar and then comes back through it in one shot. We look for this when this changes continuity, when this goes green, right? The open at 48.51, right? And then you can reconfirm it here on today's opening, right? So here, this is the way you can play these openings when you have full time frame continuity upside, which is to say all 4 time frames are green. It opens, it drops, as soon as it comes back through here, right there, boom. Then you can use this as your add. We got the wing stop coming up here a bit too. The wing stop, right? Once again, is this something we look for? All day. Inside day, upper left, right? Here, pokes down, and then goes outside again and comes back up through it. And the way you can identify that is this, the 60. Here, pokes down, stops them out. There's your 2-2 reversal back to the upside. Wing stop. For the downside, we want to keep an eye on some of these banks. We got stress tests coming out. Want to be very aware of that and see what goes on with that. We've got the utilities. Utilities having some problems. Once again, we're looking here on the monthly to see if we can get this outside month in the lower middle, right? So some of these guys still having some problems below last week's lows in the upper middle, still marching down, and you can watch your usual suspects, your AEPs, your Southerns, your NEEs, Dominions, all that kind of stuff, all trying to trade together and having a tough time here. Talked about Alta to the downside here. Alta's still going, right? And that's what we like, still goingers, still going, right? Still making lows because we're looking over here in the middle, right? We're almost in the outside month. We're still looking to take that out, 188.10, right? So you got a little bit more room on that for right now. Futures trying to firm up just a tad here. If we go to Wynn Resorts, have I talked about Wynn Resorts? I have. See that? Go and take that out in the monthly, right? That's what we were looking for right here. 71.29, 71.40. Didn't quite make it. We can set that baby up again. And here's for the short cover. You see here? The inside bar here and then inside and then counter. Now they're trying to stop them out. We'll see if that resets up back to the downside. Marna. And Marna, here on the upper left, you can see this tight range it's been in, and then it slightly gaps up and opens on the highs and starts puking, right? That's when we know this baby's going outside, right? So if you go down to a 15er, you see, let's go down to 30s, a little cleaner for you. Here, once that outside bar happens, then here's that 3-2 expansion. Boom to the downside. That's below here, 64.11. Then if you slow it down to a 60, when it hits this baby, 61.50, you can hit it again. And then as you get down to your 30, you can see there's your reversal inside bar here, right back up. If you go to a 15, what do we got here in the 15s? Oh, so many ways. Oh, you can see it gets stuck down in here on that. QURE, gap lists tweeted out. And here, the inside 15, lower left, right there. Still going. See if we got any 30s, anything like that. Here, inside 30 right here, right there. And you can see here, outside in the week, outside in the month, blood red on everything. That's what selling looks like, folks. All right, we got VMW. And VMW, this was in my video last night. By the way, all the videos that I make here are free. So if you come to the Smiths in the Black channel, you can watch my nightly video, you can watch my weekend video, anything I make right now, it's free. So come see me, because I talked about this last night. Is this a potential 2-2 reversal? It is. Daily VMW here. Goes up, comes back down. We're going to gap fillage in the village. Below 51.94, 151.94, trading 147.97. There's another $3 for you. Let's see, what else do we got here? Watching these futures start to firm up a bit, so I think we can leave it there. But if hopefully you're watching this every day, because what I'm showing you is extremely repetitive. That's why I keep showing you the same setups over and over and over. Maybe you can go look at a RAD. What's this? Gapper list. Inside 60, going to the highs again. You can also see lower middle, inside month break to the upside. That tells us we want to be part of it. If you go up to the weekly in the inner middle, outside 2 down, take it out, become outside bar of all that. Okay, they're going to leave it at that. So have some fun with this stuff, folks. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith and the Black channel here at Ticker Talker with the Strat Time Report.
The risk of loss in trading commodity interests can be substantial. You should therefore carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your financial condition, and considering whether to trade or to authorize someone else to trade for you. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
The Ticker Talker app brings the